angels willing to hold us in their arms. When our words of stone are ashes and we both passed on, let forever mean forever and carry on.
Welcome to the Watchman News. Today I am going to be doing a review on the Qwest Outdoor Tactical Backpack that you see here, the Source Tactical WXP hydration bladder, and the Sawyer Fast Fill adapter. So I'm going to be going over all of these items real quick. I do want to make a couple of notes before I get started. Number one, as you've seen in the intro video, I fumbled around quite a bit. I could have retook the video, re-edited it, redone all of that, but I purposely left that all in there because guess what? In an SHTF situation, not everything is going to go smooth. Not everything is going to go perfect like you see in the movies or like you see some channels do, because, well, they want to appeal to people that believe they're going to be perfect, I guess. None of us are perfect. We're all going to fumble. We're all going to run into issues, and you are going to see them here at the Watchman News. That's just how it happens. So anyway, we've got lots of stuff to go over. These are amazing bags, absolutely incredible bags. Another note that I want to make, some of the stuff that you see in my bag is going to get changed up. My bag is still a bit on the heavy side, and I'm going to lighten it up. So some of the items that are in here are going to get changed up. They're going to be, the amounts of them are going to be lessened. So just keep that in mind. One other quick important note. This is probably the most important note that I can make in this video. Just because you see something in my bag doesn't mean you need it, okay? You may need items that I don't have in my bag, okay? The important note to take is that when you are preparing a bug out bag, that is an item that you need to prepare for you and your situation, and that is going to be dependent on location. It's going to be dependent on season. There's so many variables there. Never watch a bug out bag video and say, I'm going to do my bug out bag just like that guy or that girl. Never do that. Always think of your own situation, not other people's. So anyway, I mean, you can get ideas and stuff like that. That's perfectly fine. Probably not a good idea to model one. So let's start with the bag. This bag is available on Amazon, and the link to all three of these things will be in the description of the video, okay? This bag is available on Amazon for $64.99. Now, we ordered ours from a website called Woot, which is a store that's affiliated with Amazon, and they often have extremely good prices on items. We got these bags for $39.99 a piece. We ordered, of course, two, one for myself and one for Gangsta Giggles. So most everything we do, we have to order two because there's two of us. So that's just the way it works. Some of this stuff is just on my bag, like that carabiner. Who knows why? It's just there, right? Deal with it. So let's go ahead and get into this. It has a side bag. I guess I ought to take that off first to get it out of the way. They claim that this is a 10-liter bag. Now, I may not understand how they're doing sizes, capacities, or whatever, because I look at this bag here, and I go, let me grab a soda bottle over here on the other side of the table. This here is a 2 3/4 liter bottle. Not quite a 3 liter, 2 3/4 liter bottle. Now, if I look at these two side by side, I don't know how I'm supposed to believe that that is 10 liters. Maybe it's measured differently than what I'm thinking. I don't know. If anybody's got an answer for that, you can drop it in the comments. I'll appreciate it. So anyway, I'm not knocking the bag. I'm more or less asking the question. Okay, so here is a little bitty, as they call, a 10-liter bag. Now, it's got clips. You've seen me unclip it from the side. It's got clips to clip it to the side of the bag, but it also has Molle attachments. Not quite sure how that all works. Just not quite sure. Let me go ahead and show you what's in here real quick. Now, we're going to be replacing these. I am going to be getting little zipper pouches, different colors. Like for water will be blue, for fire will be red, for hygiene products will be whatever color that I come up with that looks good. I'm hoping to get identical bags, and that way we've got these done a little bit better. So real quick, let me show you what I've got here, just so you know. I've got the kit from a Sawyer squeeze. Of course that's going to happen, right? A Sawyer squeeze, and you can see the items in there. I don't need to pick them all apart. You can see the items for the Sawyer squeeze. Real quick though, I am going to pick these out and set them off to the side because we'll need that later. So essentially that's the components of a Sawyer squeeze kit and a Mio energy drink bottle. So let me set that off to the side. This is a fire bag. Okay, as you can see in there, some fat wood. You can see a ferro rod. There's a fire kit, little fire kit that Evil made for me. Some Vaseline coated cotton balls, a penny stove, some UCO matches, a couple of Bic lighters, a pocket bellow. So you kind of get the idea there. That is, and I'm off camera, my apologies for that. But you kind of get the idea there. It's just my fire kit, right? I do have a life straw. These are going to be swapped out for, well, I've already got a Sawyer mini, or a Sawyer squeeze. What I'm probably going to do is buy another Sawyer squeeze, and this thing right here, yeah, that's what's going to happen to it. It's going to get tossed. If you wonder why it's going to get tossed, watch a video. Just put in life straw in the video search box of the channel Bear Independent. I would highly suggest, you know, between watching his video, between just common knowledge of other things, if you've got a life straw, throw it in the trash. Go get you a Sawyer mini, a Sawyer squeeze, or something, you know, MSR, Ketadine, you name it. There's a ton of stuff out there that's a lot better than the life straw. Please do not bet your life on a life straw. Please, I beg you not to. Face mask, some hygiene products in here, a hank of paracord, which I need to get more paracord in there. An emergency blanket, which I don't know why it's just out in the blue there. I probably need to put that. I want probably in my hygiene kit's probably where I'm gonna put that. Looky here, some stuff's not in the right place. Imagine that. So here's a traditional Zippo lighter here. Here is a magnesium bar, and of course a couple of can openers. Here is an inexpensive knife sharpener. I found it, by the way, for those that remember when I couldn't find it. Here's more knife. That is the carbon, by the way. High carbon steel. So let me get this stuff real quick thrown in here and get this bag out of the way. With the exception of the Sawyer bag that I dropped down there. So let's go ahead and check this out. This is my Molle Leatherman case. I normally carry my Leatherman on my side. You can't see it, but it's on my side currently. And I do have a paracord bracelet that I made there that's got a little fire starter in it. It's got a little compass that works sometimes on a good day. And of course it's made out of paracord. It's got a whistle. Let me go ahead and open up. I honestly don't remember what I got in here. Okay, here I've got a crossbow pistol. So I've actually got two of them. Thank you, Evil. Here's a little bit of string lube for it. And this is, I've got two of them, so I took the string and the ends for the recurve. I took off, or took out of the one package, and I put it in here so that I would have an extra in my bug out bag. That is what that is. up in there. I also keep, that's a Symbicort. Most of you know I've got moderate COPD. I just hung on to these. I didn't take these regularly when I was prescribed them, so I just hung on to them. And then I have an albuterol inhaler for the same reason. These are for the crossbow pistol. Steel cross bolts, and these are just the ones that came with the crossbow pistol. I'm not going to unwrap them. I believe that's all the contents in there. As you can see, you've got Molle webbing on the front there. There we go. And I'm going to open up this first pouch here and show you what I have in here. And again, I have kind of overkill stuff. I do have tapes in here. The medical tape's going to go in the right place when I get a chance to put the medical tape in the right place. I got duct tape and I have electrical tape. Always carry items like that. I have got heat. This is one of the items that's going to be lessened, okay? I'm going to get 1 ounce bottles, and I'm probably going to put about 3 1 ounce bottles in my bag, okay? I'm not going to carry this whole bottle of heat. Probably 3 1 ounce bottles. That will lighten me up a little bit. That is for the penny can stove. I also, thank you again, Evil, have a folding stove with the fuel tablets. You could also use little branches or whatnot for that stove as well. This here is a solar charger. This is our first folding solar charger. This does stay in my bug out bag, okay? And you've all seen this before. This does stay in my bug out bag. It is not an item that goes in my other bag. I've got an electronics bag too. I've got a big old electronics bag sitting right over here. Okay, let me pull this up. That's empty. So you have pouches in here. There's a pouch there. Right there. There's a little shovel. I think that's all I got in there. Pouch on this side. I've got a couple of pins. I've got carabiners, hand sanitizer, which I'm not sure why it's in that pouch, but that also needs to go in the other area. Oops. So let me go ahead and set this stuff back in here. Okay, and real quick before we go any further, I do want to show you that it does have the D-rings here for your hydration bladder. It's got and I see this on a lot of packs, right here, these. And I believe I've seen people hang compasses off of them or whatnot. Not sure all what those are useful for. So if, again, if anybody can advise me any better, let me know what those tabs are for. Let me know what you use them for. I surely would appreciate it. Okay, if you notice, it's a padded back on the backpack, but notice the stitching. Stitching is not only done very well, but look at the design of that. When you put this pack on, it forms to your back. It kind of feels reminiscent of what you would think a turtle shell would feel on your back. Very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Feels really good on the back. I love this bag. That's I can't say it enough times. I love this bag. There is a hole on the top, and I'll show you that now. Right here, there's a hole for your hydration bladder to come out of. Okay, I love how they did that. The side, oops, sorry, didn't mean to scoot the camera. Let me scooch it back here. Sorry for those people that just got seasick. Okay, good enough. It's got Molle on the side. Again, I'm not redoing the video because you know what, this is live. That's got plenty of Molle on the side here. Now these right here, again, I'm going to reach out to you guys. I have no idea what those straps are for. No earthly idea. I don't know if somehow they connect into this bag maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. But there's one near the top on each side. And then there's a little tab here too as well. Don't know. These clips here, these clips, if you don't have that bag on there, they can just go to cinch up the side of your bag. Okay. But that bag goes on the other side and you actually incorporate these clips into it. So anyway, don't know what those are for. Haven't figured that one out yet. And real quick before I open up the other compartment, I want to show you the bottom of the bag. It has a place. I don't know why that's all the way through. I'm sure there's a reason. But if you have a bedroll or whatnot, you can hang it right on the bottom of your bag. Nice long straps to be able to do that. So, or a sleeping bag or whatever. Again, advise me if you know why these loops would be here. Okay? It's got one loop on each side on the bottom of the bag. Let me know. That's it as far as the outside. Now let me go ahead and get into the inside of the bag. Okay, and again, these items are subject to change. Or at least lessen. Okay, so here is a stove. It's kind of similar to like a solo stove type of stove. Here is a mess kit. And this is one of the items I'm going to lessen right here, is the detergent. I don't need a big old bottle. I don't know what it is, I can't see. 8. I don't need an 8-ounce bottle of detergent. In fact, I probably will be fine with 1 ounce, a little 1-ounce bottle of that. So here is a windscreen for that stove. And I've got some camouflage jeans and a green t-shirt rolled up. I've got 2 what they call skivvy rolls in there. Okay. I've got jogging pants and jacket in there. And this is a flight suit, a one-piece, like a jumpsuit, flight suit with strings and all that good stuff on it. Okay. All black. That's why it's in there. And you have a pouch here towards the front. And I don't have anything in that pouch. So, but there is a pouch there in the front. And then here in the back, let me try to fold this backwards, is your pouch for your hydration bladder. And it's got a nice little hanger here to hang your hydration bladder. Okay. And then once again, reaching out, behind the hanger for your hydration bladder is another loop. So I thought, well, maybe the hose goes through there. I don't know, because it's behind there. And that kind of, you would think it would be, if this was for the hose, you would think that this loop would be in front of the hanger. So, I don't know. It could be. Let me know. So let me go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this hydration bladder out. You've seen the pack. I've showed you about everything on the pack. I can't recommend this pack anymore. I love this thing. They say that the pack itself is 42 liter, and then the extra little side bag they say is 10 liter. Okay? So I love this thing. It feels so good on your back, even with considerable amount of weight on it. So really, really nice bag. So let me go ahead and I'll pause the video. I'll get this stuff put in here, get all the bag out of the way, and we will have a talk about the Source Tactical WXP with storm valve bladder. Okay, so again, that was the Qwest Outdoor Tactical Backpack. We have the black version. They do have a dark green version, and those are $64.99 on Amazon. Again, a link will be in the description of the video. So next, I want to real quick spend a moment on this. You've seen me use this in that intro video. This is a Sawyer fast fill adapter. Okay, they run $8.95 on Amazon. Link will be in the description. And this comes in pieces. This comes in 3 separate pieces. A little short hose, this piece right here, and then that for screwing onto a water bottle or a water hose, or you name it. This will fit on many different things. So it also comes with this, which is a quick connect for water bladders. I'm sure they use them on other items too, but these are for water bladders. Now, if you don't have a quick connect mouthpiece or bite valve on your water bladder, then you may have to install and use this. Okay, so I wanted to show you this. You saw me use it in the video, and this is incredible. If you use this system, you don't even have to, as you've seen, you don't even have to take your bladder out in order to fill it. So that is extremely handy. That is one of the goals I had in setting up a system, a backpack hydration bladder system, was that I could fill that bladder without removing it. So anyway, let's get to the bladder. The bladder is a Source Tactical WXP with the storm valve. They make a storm valve and a helix valve. The helix valve is more like your standard type of bite valve. For those that have been around the channel, you know that a bite valve is probably not a good idea for myself. And again, if you're a regular to the channel, you know why, without me going into detail here. So this is a storm valve, okay? Got a cap on it. You take the cap off. The idea behind this is you turn it, quarter turn, and you pull it out, okay? And you can just suck the water right out of it. It's not hard to get out or anything. Comes out real easy, real nice, and you don't have to even turn it back off right away. You can just push that in, and the water will stop flowing. The idea is technically you could put this in your mouth, and between your teeth and your tongue, you could get that pulled out, take yourself a drink, take your tongue and push that back in, and technically shut it off. But then when you want to lock it off, you just do a quarter turn counterclockwise, so or clockwise. Counterclockwise, pull out to drink. If you want to totally lock it, push in, and clockwise, quarter turn. And again, this is your dirt dust cap to put on there. Really nice valve. I really do like that valve. Now this comes with, and I don't have the box in here with me. They have their own name for this little quick connector here. But looky there, a quick connector right there, right on your bite valve, and that fits this adapter. Get this pulled back out here. Fits like a glove. Okay, and you've seen me use that in that little intro video with a with a soda bottle with water in it in order to fill my bladder on the go. So, very handy setup there. Let me get these out of the way. Otherwise I'll knock them all over the floor, because that's how things go. Very nice hose. The hose is covered. It seems to be a really well made hose. Good quality. On the bladder end, there is another one of those adapters. and most water bladders have that on the bladder side of the hose. So anyway, that is the hose and the bite valve. Let me set this off here. This is an incredible water bladder. This is amazing. Okay, let me show you here. You've got your standard opening here. Okay, and you can take this off by simply rotating that off. Okay, it makes it real nice for cleaning. You can take this off too, which I see commonly used to hold the bladder while they're filling it through that. So, and it comes off as well, which is nice. And also, check this out. Slide this off of here, and the top opens up. So that way you can clean it. You can even fill it that way, or you could put ice in your pack that way. Number of different things you could do, but mainly cleaning. That is incredible for being able to clean a bladder. So seals up nice. It doesn't leak the least little bit. It's easy to put back together. With it dry, it's a little harder to get on there, but with it wet and then after you've slid it, this is Jen's bladder. Mine is currently hanging up over there, drying from doing the intro video. So I've got it all cleaned up and it's drying right now, hanging. So anyway, that is the Source Tactical WXP with storm valve, and that runs $23.49 on Amazon. And again, link will be in the description for that. Absolutely incredible. The material they use seems like it's really high quality material. It's antimicrobial. It has no BPA. It doesn't, you know, it's just made really well. It's made for the long term. It's made so that you're, it's a no taste and you don't. The first time I put water in my bladder and drank a little bit, I had a slight taste to it. But after that first time, like yesterday, I drank a little bit of water out of it, and that was after I cleaned it once. So I cleaned it once. The second time of filling it up with water and drinking water out of it, I had absolutely zero taste. There was no taste. It was just pure filtered water, just right out of our water filter. So that was awesome as well. Again, the antimicrobial, and I know I'm mispronouncing that every time, that is a nice plus. Not saying you would never get gunk in your bladder. However, it's resistant to it, and if you do get gunk in your bladder, again, you can remove this top right off of here and be able to very easily clean your bladder. So it goes together real simple. Just put that back on there. I keep getting her upside down. And then what I always do is I kind of twist it the opposite direction here to get it twisted going the wrong way. And then I get it started. And do one of those numbers. That way it's not quite so twisted. And I guess it doesn't matter because you can always hang it like that and let it, oh, that was one time I did it, but also when I screw it on. That's what it was. That's what I was thinking. Hang on, let me get in frame there. I go the opposite direction that you would turn to screw it on when I put the cap on. That way the string's not so kinked up. See? Now it's not kinked up if I twist it the opposite direction a little bit before I put the cap on. So that's it. No big deal. Not a make or break thing. But anyway, make sure those are good and tight. And you can either fill it again with the top there, or you can fill it with that, whichever is easier for you. Very good quality. I can't recommend it anymore. This entire system is really nice. I highly recommend both the Qwest backpack and the Source Tactical water bladder in combination. It really does seem like a pair that really be hard to beat. So anyway, that's all I have. If you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments. If you've got any answers to what all the extra little things I was pointing out on that bag were, please, likewise, leave those in the comments. We have an Amazon affiliate link also down in the description of the video. We also have an Amazon store link in the description of the video. The Amazon store does have all of these items in it on our Amazon store. You could also browse for other items you may need for your preparedness. But I think that pretty much wraps it up on this. So I highly appreciate you watching. Again, if I can answer any questions, I'll be more than happy to. As always, God bless you, we love you, and be one with your spirit.